Welcome back one more time to the studios of Connecticut School of Broadcasting here on our Thursday, December the 2nd, our fourth and final segment. We're going to go around the league, talk about the teams. We got some key games coming up. We already talked about the Giants, Redskins, and, of course, the Jets-Pats. Jets-Pats both games actually have big-time playoff implications, especially the Jets-Pats. Anyway, we got a game tonight. We got the Eagles hosting the Texans. Big break for the Texans. Andre Johnson not suspended.
Huge break.
Yeah.
This is the problem for the Eagles now.
Right.
They're nursing right now Asante Samuel with an injury right now. Okay.
Right.
I would have said that they were not.
He's questionable, but that means he's going to play.
I said that they weren't going to play if Andre Johnson was suspended from this game.
That's a good point.
However, since he's playing,
right,
Asante Samuel will now be forced to play hurt.
Well, that's what happens. Unfortunately, this is the NFL. That's why it's a para league, and that's why you're going to have to put in a guy who is nearly completely healthy, and he's still hurting just a bit, and he's going to go out there and do what he's got to do.
Well, we'll see how good of a game Matt Schaub has. Arian Foster's going to be a big part of this game. It's going to be a little chilly tonight in Philly. Can the Eagles stop Foster? They haven't had a great year stopping the run, the Eagles.
No, they have not.
Can the Texans defense, which is
a
Swiss cheese secondary.
Defensively, the Eagles are actually 12th against the run, which is not terrible.
No, it's middle of the road. But a lot of times when you have leads and teams are forced to abandon the run and throw the ball more, so that could be a little bit of a skewed fact. But anyway, I think the key is, can the Texans cope with the Eagles' offense? Man, they got a terrible secondary. You got Jackson and Miller running around out there.
There are plenty of games to talk about this. Let's cut this short and just get to the pick here. I honestly think since this game is being played in Philadelphia, it's going to be Philadelphia by
a touchdown.
Maybe 6 or 7.
All right.
I'll say by 10.
If it was in Houston, a completely different story.
Houston would be a pick.
Houston would win if they were playing at Houston.
It'll be a pick. It'll be a much different game.
I think with the momentum in Philadelphia, Eagles win most games.
All right, we got Vikings are hosting the Bills, 6-point spread. I'm surprised it's that low. I thought it might be a little bit more, but taking a second look at it, the Bills have played much better in the last 5-6 games. They've had 3 losses in overtime by a field, right? Stevie Johnson dropped that pass in the end zone. Should have beat Pittsburgh. Came from down 13-0 to tie that game up, and a game that Pittsburgh eventually won 19-16. But they have had a rough go of it in crunch time. However, a couple of the overtime losses were tough. The game against the Ravens, they got screwed because Ray Lewis stripped one of the runners of the ball after he already been stopped.
Yeah.
And they had the ball in midfield. And in the game again, they scored late to force overtime. So, want to know something? I think the Bills are going to keep it close. The Vikings are going to win the game, but I stay the Vikings maybe by that 6 points, like a 23-17 score, something like that.
Who are the Bills playing against again?
Minnesota.
It's at Minnesota.
Oh, okay. Then who the Giants are?
The Giants playing the Redskins.
They're watching. That's right. All right. I'm going to go with Minnesota.
All right, Miami's.
That's next week for the Giants.
Miami's hosting the Browns. Browns are kind of a quirky team this year. They play great one week, only bad the next week. But when Josh Cribbs going to play, because when Josh Cribbs plays with Peyton Hillis, what a dynamic backfield that is.
It is. It really
now,
is.
Is Colt McCoy going to play?
No.
So they're going to go with Delhomme again.
Yeah. Delhomme has been the guy. He's just been hurt.
Now, Chad Henne had a good game last week against the Raiders.
That was weird.
I know. But
Browns have a very good pass defense.
Browns are very good pass defense. Well, I know something. I'm going to pick the Browns on the upside in this game.
You talk about the rookie Joe Hayden that they got.
Right.
Sheldon Brown.
Right.
Abram Elam from the Jets.
Right.
We don't even need to talk about him. They're a great pass defense. 19th in the league, but they got names.
Dolphins don't play well at home.
Dolphins don't play well.
They're 1-5 at home.
They don't have anybody. They don't. For some reason,
Brandon Marshall hasn't done much this year.
The Dolphins Stadium.
Teams seem to have caught up a little bit to their Wildcat.
Yeah. The Dolphins Stadium now. A lot more. Sun Life Stadium.
Sun Life Stadium.
That stadium's been named how many times?
That stadium.
$50 million.
That stadium goes through freaking sponsors more than the Bengals go through convicts.
I say the Dolphins will lose to the Cleveland Browns.
Bottom line.
What about you, Sean?
Bottom line, Cleveland.
All right. Well, all three of us picked Cleveland. Okay.
7.
Cleveland.
All right. Here's a game that's off the line. I don't know why. I guess because they don't know who's going to quarterback the Titans. The Titans are hosting the Jaguars. Titans are a mess right now. Jeff Fisher, I think now is going to be gone. I don't think he wants to put up with the crap anymore, especially the Vince
He's going
Young
to
thing.
leave on his own terms.
He's going to leave on his own terms, and he'll get a job the next day. The game is at Tennessee. I don't care. The Jaguars have a chance.
Yeah.
To give the Colts, they got to play the Colts one more time this year. Even though the game is at Tennessee, Collins is hurt, Young is hurt. Are they going to give Chris Sims a chance?
Why not?
Why not? Rusty Smith thinks.
Rusty Smith stinks. At least Chris Sims has been there before. He started.
I think the Jaguars learned their lesson by going away from the game plan. The second half against the Giants. I think the Jaguars win this game.
And when you hear the name Sims anywhere
I know.
around here, you know that it's Phil's kid.
Yeah, I know.
Give him a chance.
Yeah, give him a chance.